In today's video, we are going to talk about I-130 processing times for May 2026 for spouse, children, parent, and siblings. As you can see, for immediate relatives, the processing time went up from 17 to 19 months. If you are new to the channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process and give you a confidence to go through your immigration journey by yourself. First of all, I am not an immigration attorney. I'm here to help you based on the information I have from USCIS website. If you find this video very helpful, please subscribe here for future upload. Give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people. So if you're ready, let's get started. As you may know, the USCIS released a memo on Friday stating that now people doing adjustment of status for non-immigrant visa must go must leave United States to do the consular processing. Just to have that in mind. For this video, we're gonna divide it into three sections. First section is factors that affect I-130 processing time. Second section, I-130 processing times from a USCIS account if you file a petition online. And third one is I-130 processing times from USCIS website. So let's start with the first section, which is factors that affect I-130 processing times. As you may know, USCIS processes cases in order they receive them. However, each case is unique and it will depend on the following factor. First factor, and the most important factor, is the relationship to the petitioner. As you may know, we have immediate relatives of US citizens and non-immediate relatives. For immediate relatives, the visa is immediate. For non-immediate relatives, you might wait for a visa bulletin to see. You must wait for a visa to be available. So for immediate relatives, we have spouse of U.S. citizen, unmarried child under the age of 21, and a parent of U.S. citizen. For non-immediate relatives for U.S. citizen, we have unmarried son or daughter, married son or daughter, brother or sister. For green card holder, we have spouse, unmarried child under the age of 21, unmarried son or daughter of lawful permanent at 21 years or older. Second factor, which is USCIS workload and policies. So the overall workload at USCIS, including the number of applications received and staffing level, can affect the processing times and policies as well. As you can see now, for people doing adjustment of status, now the processing time will go a little bit longer. It's not going to be the same as of now because to do adjustment of status, you must go back to your to their home country and do the consular processing. So as you can see, policies affect the processing times. Third factor, which is accuracy of the application. A complete and accurate application with all required documentation can prevent delays caused by requests for evidence. Fourth factors, which is beneficiary's location. As you know, where the beneficiary resides impact I-130 processing times. You know that people living, for example, in Philippines, not the same living in India or Mexico or Spain or France. Fifth factor, which is case complexity. Cases with complexities such as criminal record or previous immigration issues may require additional review and thus take longer to process. Background check and security clearance. Extended background check or security clearance can also contribute to a longer processing times. Last factor, sixth factor, which is visa availability. For non-immediate relatives, as I mentioned before, the visa availability is a crucial factor. It can significantly impact how long a beneficiary waits to receive an immigrant visa. If you are in this category, you must check the visa bulletin to see if your priority date is current. Now let's go to the second section, which is how to check the processing times from a USCIS account. To check the processing times from your account, excuse me, you must log into your account and go to your case, and under processing time is going to give you estimated time until case decision. For example, if this one is 2 months, just an example. This is how we get the processing times from your account. But if you are non-immediate relatives, it's going to show like this right here. This is from my account. This is for my brother. If you see, we are not currently providing my progress case processing estimate for this type of filing. This is if for visa, and at a certain point, they do not give the processing times. I filed a petition on 2022 and still not approved yet, just to have an idea what's going on. Now, let's go to the last section, which is how to check the processing times from USCIS website. You need to go to this link right here, select the petition. You want to check the processing time. For this video, it's going to be I-130, form category, and then the field office or service center. Let's start with I-130 processing times for U.S. citizen filing for parents, spouse, or child under the age of 21. That's immediate relatives. So the processing times for petition for alien relative I-130 at service center operations is 19 months for immediate relatives. Unfortunately, the processing time went up from 17.5 months to 19 months, just from April to May. We don't know what's going on, but the processing time went up from 17.5 months to 19 months. But the average processing times is 12.9 months, almost 13 months. This is as of February 2028. We don't know yet. The next quarter, we don't know yet. But as of 28 February 2026, the average processing times in 2026 is 12.9. Now, let's talk about the processing times for non-immediate relatives, such as U.S. citizen filing for unmarried son or daughter 21 or older. So they do not give the processing times. So why? Read this note right here. USCIS Service Centers Operations prioritizes the adjudication of Form I-130 petition for alien relative preference petitions when the Department of State Visa Bulletin shows an immigrant visa is available or will soon become available. This is the most effective way to process this because beneficiaries can adjust status or consular process based on approved petition only when an immigrant visa is available. So, as you can see, they do not process this. They do not, for non-immediate relative, they do not give the processing time anymore until the visa is available or soon become available. Same thing for U.S. citizen filing for married son or daughter. No processing time. Same scenario here. They do not provide the processing time until the visa is available or soon will be available. This is a note right here. Just add it right here if you want to read it. So same way right here, they do not provide processing times for U.S. citizen filing for brother or sister. This is not immediate relatives. Same thing right here. You're gonna go through this note right here, and you can understand why they do not provide processing times. Now let's switch gears to permanent resident. Now filing for a spouse or child under 21. As you know, in a visa bulletin, the F2A visa, which is spouse, the priority date is current, so which is good. But still, the processing time is 38 months. This is I-130 petition for alien relative, permanent resident filing for a spouse or child under 21. It's 38 months. But the good things, the priority date is current for F2A visa. Now, let's talk about the permanent resident filing for a married son or daughter 21 or older. Same processing times. So the processing time for petition for alien relative I-130 at service center operations for permanent resident filing for unmarried son or daughter 21 or older is 38 months. So let's recap. For immediate relatives, the processing time went up from 17.5 months to 19 months. For The green card holder, there is no change, still 38 months. But the good things about F2A visa, the priority date is current. Well, as I mentioned, on Friday, USCIS releases a memo stating that people doing adjustment of status for non-immediate relatives visa must leave to United States, must leave to their home country and adjust this and do the consular processing instead of adjustment of status. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.